My guys, my personal favorites for the 2025 NFL Draft. What's up, guys? Every year I have personal favorites that come from watching college football all year long and then studying tape in the off season. Today I wanted to just briefly cover my guys for the 2025 NFL Draft. A brief reminder of some of my favorites from last year's draft: Rome Odunze, Marvin Harrison Jr., Jackson Powers Johnson, and Jared Verse. Here are my personal favorites for the 2025 NFL Draft, 3 weeks out from draft day. The first name you'll see on this list is Boise State running back Ashton Jeanty. And yes, everyone loves this guy, but I watched every game he played for the last 2+ years and have always rooted for him. I will always be a huge fan of Ashton Jeanty's, whether he gets drafted by the Bears or not, unless he's a Packer, of course. Next up, Tyler Warren is another guy who I just love as a football player. He's going to be really good in the NFL, and after hearing Ben Johnson talk about him, you have to love imagining him in a Bears uniform. Tyler Booker, the guard from Alabama, is a pancake machine. I always love physical offensive linemen, and there isn't a more powerful blocker in this class. I love Tyler Booker. Then I have a couple of Ohio State players. Running back Quinshawn Judkins, a guy who loves contact. He's fast, elusive, physical, a true three-down back whose best football is still ahead of him. And then we get to Donovan Jackson, the massive guard prospect who filled in at left tackle for Josh Simmons after he got hurt. Ohio State wouldn't have won the national championship without this guy. And then I have another runner that I just love watching. Iowa's Caleb Johnson. He reminds me of a faster David Montgomery. And then honorable mention on offense would be Georgia's Tate Ratledge. You gotta love the mullet. But now let's talk about my guys on defense. People are down on James Pierce Jr. And I'm not talking about pick 10 today. I'm just talking about my personal favorites in the draft. And James Pierce Jr. is one of those guys. I see him as a guy capable of becoming a sack artist in the NFL with 15 sack a season upside. Outside of Abdul Carter, there is not a better pass rusher in this class. Next up is Kenneth Grant, a true athletic freak who should not be as athletic as he is for a 330-pounder. He has as much upside as any defensive player in this class. And then I have a couple more defensive linemen. Nick Scorton from Texas A&M is a guy I don't hear many people talking about right now. To me, he's a perfect selection for the Bears in round 2 if he fell that far. Same with Princely Umanmielen out of Ole Miss. He needs to get better versus the run and improve his pass rush arsenal, but he has all the traits you want in a pass rusher. And then finally, my guy, Tyleik Williams. He's right there with Kenneth Grant as the best run-stopping defensive tackle in this class. He's not as athletic as Grant, but he has that pass rush upside. He was dominant at Ohio State, and he should be a day one starter and impact player in the NFL. Lastly, I did include a cornerback here. And to be clear, I do not think the Bears draft a corner early this year, but it doesn't mean I can't still love a prospect. Florida State's Azareye'h Thomas has shut down corner upside, and he's personally my favorite cornerback in this year's draft. But those are my guys for this year's draft. I'll be doing another video like this with my draft sleepers, but these are my personal favorite players in this year's class. Most will be drafted on day 1 or day 2. I would be ecstatic if the Bears could draft 1 or 2 of these guys later this month. Do you have any personal favorite players in this year's class? Let me know in the comments. Please hit that like button for me. Stay tuned, and until next time, bear down.